so this bracelet is what we're going to talk about. This is what I make for my kindergartners. And it just has the letters, newly introduced letters, previously taught letters, etc. And these are just those little paper bracelets sometimes you get at amusement parks or concerts. They put on and they're hard to get off. And so, and these are really relatively inexpensive on Amazon. So the way I do this is, oh, and I forgot to say, so by the way, because they're smaller wrists, it's hard to kind of see, but I cut off a strip to make it fit their little wrists a little bit better before I write the letters. And then I have what I consider a master copy. And so in Unit 1, Week 11, this is what I'm going to write on their bracelets. In Unit 1, Week 12, this is what I'm going to write on their bracelets. So I take, for Unit 1, Week 11, I have this multiple times. Now, this does take a little bit of time, but you can use your resources, parent volunteers, student council if you have that in your building, just older kids who can write neatly, right? And the thing I love about this is they will look at this and they will show their friends. I think of them coming into my room for my little 30-minute small groups, and they leave and probably forget everything I just said. So I feel like having this visual with them all day and telling their friends about it reinforces what they learned in my room. And then they show their parents as well. So they would have this copy, and I would give them a highlighter. Blue shows up a lot better. But since the newly introduced was for this week was Y and X, they have to go through and find all of the Y's, and they would color them. So Y, Y, and make them say it out loud. Y, Y, and Y. Then they would go through and highlight all the X's. X, 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 and X. And again, that way it just draws their attention to the newly introduced ones and go from there. You can also do this with sight words or with fry words or with whatever you call them. And this is, again, my master copy. So you notice I used some highlight because I messed up. White out because I messed it up. That's fine. It works out fine. But again, this is my master copy, so a student won't have this. So in Foundations, Unit 4, Day 2, Week 1, these are the newly introduced, what do they call them? Trick words. So we, she, and he were the newly introduced ones. And so I have them on there. And then have some digraphs, which must have been the week before. So and then again, I would make the sight word bracelet, and then they could take it home with them. And again, parents kind of know that's what we've worked on, what we're working on at this time. So hope that helps.